I recently ordered 3 of Gelato's different options that they have for the papers and the types of printing of their art prints. The classic matte, the museum quality matte, and the fine art poster. And what I received really surprised me. So if you're thinking about having Gelato make your art prints, you're going to want to watch this so that way you don't accidentally choose the wrong type of print, because you want the prints that you're selling to your customers to be an exact fit for your business needs. So in this video, I'm going to do a detailed side-by-side comparison so you can see what these prints look like, the paper quality, that way you can decide which one's going to be best for your art business. This video is sponsored by Gelato. If you'd like to try them out for yourself, you can get 30% off your first sample order by going to gelato.com/crystal. I've also posted a link down below. We're going to start by looking at the prints that I received with their 4-color ink print process. So these are not archival inks, but you can see they look pretty good. This one is the classic matte, and this one is the museum quality matte. So since these are printed with the same ink, the real difference is the paper. So what they mean by museum quality is the paper is acid-free, it is archival. So this paper is likely to last longer without turning yellow or showing the signs of age. You can see it from the way these look, they are printed almost exactly the same. And to be quite honest with you, when I look at these, I can't hardly tell the difference. This one is just slightly heavier weight, but showing you from this angle, you can't see the difference in the weight. You can just barely feel it. But this one, their thinnest paper, the classic matte, still feels reasonably quality from a thickness. And honestly, if I didn't know that these prints were printed on different types of paper, I might not be able to tell the difference. But one of the things that is different is the price. So this archival matte, at the time of recording this video, is $4.49. The museum quality matte is $7.46. So you're paying more money for the paper. So when looking at these, one of the downsides I see is that the blacks aren't quite as dark as I would like them to be. And the colors overall, they do match my painting, but they don't quite pop as much as I would like them to. But overall, if I were trying to sell these to my customers, I would feel like they would be okay for an affordable wall decor type art print. These aren't perfect reproductions. They're not exact matches to my paintings from the way that the darks aren't quite as dark as they are in my paintings, and the colors don't pop quite as much, but they still look really good. So now we're going to take a look at the fine art poster in comparison to these, because I think this is what's going to really be telling and show you the difference in the quality when you can see them all side by side. And you can see right away that the blacks in this piece are so much darker than they are in these two, and the colors are so much more vibrant. Now, the fine art poster is printed with a 12-color pigment ink giclée printing process using all archival materials. So these are giclée fine art prints. They cost $8.75 a piece, so they're just a little bit more than these museum quality matte posters that they sell, but they are so much better. Let's take a closer look. You see this one compared to the colors of this one? When you're seeing them side by side, this fine art poster is just beautiful. And I would be very pleased to sell this to my customers if I wasn't making art prints myself here in my studio. And that's the thing, there's a real price difference between making the art prints yourself versus using any print-on-demand company. I make my art prints, these 8x10 size prints that I'm showing you, I make them for $1.35 a piece. So it's a huge savings to make prints yourself. But the problem is, especially for beginners, it's a lot of skills to learn to be able to make your own art prints. You have to pay the money for the printer, which my printer that I make my prints with for the $1.35 cost me $1,200. Now, if you're making a lot of prints, then it can be really good for you to own your own printer and learn all the skills that it takes to operate it, make sure that it's maintained well, and buy all the ink and supplies that you need to make the prints. But if you're a beginner, using a print-on-demand company like Gelato is often a much better option until your business grows to the point that it makes more financial sense for you to make the prints yourself. So thinking about these 3 different types of art prints, which one should you choose for your business? And to me, after looking at all of these, I think it really comes down to 2 choices. Because honestly, the museum quality mat, I just don't see the advantages of it. You can't sell it as a giclée because it isn't printed with pigment ink. Now, the archival paper is nice, but I don't see the value in that really, because most customers, like if you're trying to sell them a print that's made on museum grade paper, but not using museum grade inks, it's going to be hard to explain this to customers so that way you're selling them a product, they understand what it is, when they're buying it. So because of this, if you're wanting to print on matte papers with Gelato, I think it's better to just choose between the classic matte, the value option, and the fine art poster, the best giclée, highest quality option. When comparing these two directly, this $4.49 classic matte poster versus the $8.75 fine art paper poster, both of them at the time of recording this video have a $4.90 shipping fee that goes with each of these. So your cost in this is about $10, your cost in this is about $14. Now you can sell these maybe for around $20 or $25 because they're just a regular art print, they're not giclée, but a giclée print you can charge more money for. So you can easily charge $25 for these, maybe even $30 depending on where you're selling them at. And that will make up for the price difference. And that's why I like the idea of selling the giclée prints better. And when looking at the paper thickness on these, so this is the fine art paper and this is the classic matte, you can kind of see a difference, but it's barely negligible. And you can feel it a little bit too. This one's a little bit thinner than this one. Plus, you don't have to worry about after 20 or 30 years, these prints starting to fade or the paper potentially starting to turn yellow, because giclée prints are made to stand the test of time. They're made to last at least 75 years, and many of the inks can last even longer than that. The regular art prints, like the classic matte poster, you don't know exactly how long they will last. Maybe it'll be 5 years or 10 years without fading, but you can see just right off the bat with comparing these two, this one already looks more washed out than the giclée print, the fine art poster. So that's why I would spring for the extra money and buy the better print if it were me in my business. But that might not be the thing for you. If you're trying to go the cheaper route and just sell the most basic thing you can, and color vibrancy and the darkness of the blacks aren't that much of an issue for you, then maybe the classic matte poster is the better option. It's just really what's the best fit for your business. All of that said, one of the biggest advantages to using Gelato to make your art prints is their global fulfillment network. Think about it, if you are making prints yourself here in the United States and then you're trying to ship them to Europe, which I do from time to time, it can be very expensive. But not only that, your customer might have to wait 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get their print, and customers are never happy about this. But by having Gelato's fulfillment network make the prints for you, your international customers will get their orders so much faster, and it's a lot less hassle for you because you're not having to make and ship the orders. So if you're selling on a marketplace like Etsy, for example, and you're shipping orders internationally, this can take a lot of the headache out of the whole process for you. And on the topic of Etsy, Gelato has integrations where it connects up with Etsy, Shopify, and a lot of other platforms. This means that when you get everything all set up, and it's not too hard to do, you're able to have customers purchase from you on the platforms like Etsy or Shopify, because Shopify is what I personally use and have integrated with Gelato. So whatever they're buying, whether it's an art print or mugs, t-shirts, calendars, because Gelato has a whole lot of different products that they sell. But you can have your customers buy these items through your website or Etsy or the other platforms that they integrate with. And then the orders are automatically sent to Gelato. Gelato makes it for you. They package it all up really securely and ship it out to your customer. And then with my Shopify, what I love so much is that it sends the order information back to my website. So Shopify is able to send an email out to my customer to say that the order has been fulfilled and give them a tracking number so that they know the order is on its way. And all of this happens in the background, like automated, without me having to do anything. The only thing I really need to oversee in all of this process is just to make sure that my products are uploaded right, that I have good images of everything, everything's set up correctly and configured right. And then on the off chance, if something were to get lost in the mail and the customer contacts me, I need to deal with that customer service and just make sure that Gelato sends them out a replacement. But that rarely happens, at least in my experience. And so I love this. It makes it very very easy to sell products with your artwork on them without having to make them, ship them, and fulfill them yourself. And remember, if you'd like to get 30% off your first order through Gelato, go to my link below. If you'd like to learn more about some of Gelato's other products, I've done video reviews on several. You can check out my video about their mugs here and about their tote bags here. All right, hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.